Welcome to the inaugural race at Grillcroft Motorsports Park. No weight classes, no motor restrictions, just racing. We promise to have an exciting full day of racing to present for you. Now let's get into the rules. Okay, here's how the tournament will go. There'll be 8 cars in each round. 8 rounds is racing. Winner of each round goes into the 8-car championship. Races will be in groups of 4 with the top 2 finishers in each race facing off in a final one for 1 to 4 positions and the bottom 4 in a race for 5 to 8 positions. This will take place at each track. Cars will race all 3 tracks. Combined points at the end will determine the champion. Bottom 4 finishers get black flagged and removed from any future qualifiers. 2nd to 4th place will automatically be in the next qualifier for the same group against 4 new competitors, while the winner will stay in the final 8. Let's get to racing. A look at our first track is Rainbow Road Raceway, which has 2 180 turns with a bumpy road in between that can throw any car off for final 180 and down into the finish line. The competitors will then go to a 6-lane dragway, which is pure, straight, downhill speed into the box. First one down wins. And then they will go into a road course with a long straightaway to start the race, heading into a banked 180, coming down to another long straightaway downhill, going into another banked 180 turn, and then into a final straightaway, heading up to the finish line to win the race. Now here's the competitor. We have a Cadillac CTS wagon, a Chevelle SS 454 wagon, a Dodge wagon with a crazy paint job. We have the Penguin Chevy Nomad wagon. We have a Datsun 510 wagon, Ford Fairlane wagon. We have the Audi RS Avant wagon and a Volvo Estate wagon. Let's get to racing. Our first race has the Datsun wagon, the Volvo wagon, the Ford Fairlane, and the Dodge wagon. They're out of the gate. Looks like the Fairlane's off to the early lead. The Datsun shooting along the inside. However, the inside lane comes back around the other. No, the Datsun is clearly in lead. Volvo second, Fairlane third, Dodge wagon fourth. What a great start. Now we have the Audi, the Cadillac CTS, the Chevelle SS wagon, and the 55 Nomad. Here they come down the track. They're looking pretty even going into turn 1. We'll see how that inside lane works out. You can see them heading over the bumps. That slows down certain competitors. The Nomad cuts on the inside, takes the lead, and he will be in first with the Audi second, and a third and fourth with the Chevelle SS and the CTS. 5th to 8th place is going to be the Ford Fairlane, the SS wagon, the Dodge wagon, and the CTS. This is important for points to make sure you don't get black flagged out of qualifiers. Here they go. They're off. Looks pretty even again. The CTS is falling behind real quick. The Fairlane's over on its roof. The Chevelle SS is out in front. No, the CTS comes back and the Chevelle SS goes through. All right, here's our big race for 1st to 4th place with the Audi, the Nomad, the Datsun, and the Volvo. This should be interesting. 4 fast competitors. Here we go. They're out of the gate. Again, looking pretty even going into turn 1. Looks like the Audi grabs the early lead out of turn 1. The Volvo's coming charged along. The Datsun cuts in front. Gets the win. The Volvo in second with the Audi in third and the Nomad in fourth. So here's our point standings after the first round. You can see the Datsun's in first, followed by the Volvo, the Audi, the Nomad. And then the other 4 are going to be fighting to make sure they don't get eliminated from qualifying. Here's our first race at the 6-lane raceway. We have the Nomad, the Fairlane, the Audi, and the Dodge wagon. Let's see how they do. Again, straight downhill speed. No turning here. And they're off. Starting off pretty even. The Audi looking to pull out early. That Nomad is chasing him down. Looks like the Audi just barely gets the win. And the Audi and the Nomad go to the winner's bracket. Okay, now we're looking at the Volvo, the Datsun, the CTS, and the Chevelle wagon. Let's see if American muscle comes into play here with straight downhill nasty speed. They're out of the gate. It's like the Datsun and the CTS are going to be battling for first. The Volvo is starting to come on strong, but it's the Datsun, the CTS, the Volvo, and the Chevelle wagon. So the Datsun and CTS go on. Here we go, folks. Points matter. This is 5th to 8th place. Remember, 1 bad performance doesn't kill you. You're racing on 3 tracks. So we got the SS wagon, the Volvo, the Dodge wagon, and the Fairlane. And they're out of the gate. We can see the Volvo jumping out to an early lead with the Fairlane coming in second, the Dodge wagon third, and SS wagon fourth. All right, it's time for the real racing, the winner's bracket. We got the Audi, the Nomad, the Datsun, and the CTS. Let's see who can come home with the 9 points. There they go. It's looking pretty good off the gate. The Datsun's starting to pull ahead in the lead again. He's going to come in first, the CTS second, Nomad third, and the Audi fourth. The Datsun gets 9 points in back-to-back races. Here's the standings. The Datsun out to a huge lead. Volvo, Audi, Nomad, and Cadillac are all fighting. And remember, only the top 4 don't get black flags, so this is going to be important on the road course. Here's our first road course race. It's the Volvo, the Audi, the CTS, and the Fairlane. Here they come. Down the straightaway, they're going to head into turn 1. Looks like the Audi and the Volvo are staying comfortably in front. The Cadillac's pushing to try to get up there. The Fairlane is struggling. The Volvo's getting banged into the turn. The Fairlane comes around, passes the CTS on its roof. The Volvo wins. Audi second, Fairlane third, and the CTS in fourth. The top 2, remember, go on to the winner's race. For our second race, here we go. We have the Datsun in front, the Nomad, the SS Wagon, and the Dodge Wagon. The Datsun comfortably in front right now with the Nomad leading the Dodge Wagon. Oh, they're going in reverse, taunting the Dodge Wagon and the S. Oh, it messed the Nomad up. He paid for that. Looks like the Dodge Wagon's going to be in second. No, the SS Wagon makes it pass at the last minute. So the Datsun and the SS Wagon will move on to the winner's bracket. What a race. All right, here's our 5th to 8th place. It's the Dodge Wagon, the Fairlane, the Nomad, and the CTS. Again, points are critical in every race. Here we go, they're off. They're heading down into turn 1. Looks like the Nomad's out to a way early lead. The Dodge Wagon's fighting for second with the CTS. The Fairlane's trying to sneak up in there and put... Oh my gosh, somebody call the ambulance. The Fairlane just got obliterated. Looks like the Dodge Wagon is going to get second place with the CTS pushing him over the pile for third. Here's our 1st to 4th place race. Datsun, the Volvo, the Audi, and the Chevelle SS. Let's see who can finish with the win today. They're out of the gate with the Datsun and the Volvo in the front row. Coming into the first turn, the Datsun's already starting to pull away. The Volvo's trying to make up some ground. Looks like the Audi's trying to slide underneath, is banging around the Chevelle SS. Oh, the Datsun's hung up on the track. The Volvo's going to get the easy win, it looks like. Audi's coming to try and go in second. And the Chevelle SS Wagon finishes in third. The Datsun got eliminated off the track. What a way to finish. Congrats to the Datsun on moving on to the championship round. And congrats to the Volvo, the Audi, and the Nomad for being automatically put in the next qualifying round. Here's a summary. Looks like the Fairlane, the Dodge Wagon, the Chevelle Wagon, and the CTS are eliminated from any future competition. The Nomad and the Audi and the Volvo will automatically be in the next qualifier, while the Datsun moves on to the championship.